Bassmaster Elite at Lake St. Clair, and it all comes down to this: 101 anglers and everybody battling something. Requalification points, Bassmaster Classic qualification, Rookie of the Year race, Angler of the Year race.
We're here at St. Clair. I'm really pumped about this one. There's so many big smallmouth in this place. It's just a fun place to fish. Just shows you how good this place is, how crazy the fishing is. There's a lot of big smallmouth.
I miss you, man.
What's up?
It's been too long. You got a haircut.
Watch out for that bush.
The boys are back. Oh!
Got Tucker spit all over it.
Ew,
Just got it on my hand.
It's good luck.
It's good for you.
For big smallies.
Hey, dude. Man in black.
Hey,
He had black shoes on.
you think a mule's gonna hit one of these trees?
100%.
100%.
Just get him to pull on in here like this. Come around that tree and pull right here. Just pull him.
Yeah.
So we can all leave. So we can get out of here.
All right, we just got back to the house after being at Bass Pro Shops. We had a meet and greet. All the guys were there. They work with Bass Pro Shops. It was a lot of fun. Got to meet some cool fans, and we're here at St. Clair. I'm really pumped about this one because there's so many big smallmouth in this place. It's just a fun place to fish. Last year I fished here in the open, finished 15th place. I had like 22 pounds the first day and then 23 pounds the second day, and still ended up coming in 15th place. So just shows you how good this place is, how crazy the fishing is. There's a lot of big smallmouth, and I'm ready to get out there. Practice starts tomorrow, so gonna try to get out there and find some 4+ pounders. Hopefully we can find some fat ones. I know there's probably gonna be a lot of skinny fish out there, but if we can find those ones that are filled out, that's what we're gonna be looking for.
Oh my god. Welcome to the St. Clair Rodeo, boy.
What is it? Take a seat.
What is that?
Take a seat.
Welcome to the St. Clair Rodeo. Hop on up, big cowboy.
What does that thing do? Just sit on it.
It's an it's an eye gallop, dude. For horse training.
Turn this thing
You
up.
wanna be a cowboy?
Turn it up at full blast. Full power right there.
Oh.
Try to stand on it. What is this for?
For training, dude.
Day 3 of practice, the final day of practice, and last day to go figure something out. So we're gonna try to bounce around, cover a lot of water, and try to find some better sized fish. We found some good ones the first day. Yesterday we didn't really find much at all. Eliminated a lot of water. Found a couple areas that had some fish. So we're gonna bounce around a lot, do a lot of moving, try to find as many good places as we can with better sized smallmouth, and not sit we're not gonna sit anywhere too long. We're gonna move around, so we'll see if we can catch some. Sorry, I caught them yesterday. See if they were still here. And they're still here. 390. This one looks big. Maybe not too big. $337. They're on the surface. Come on. I can make a good cast. I can catch one. $2.40. 2.51. That's close. $2.25. Maybe, yeah, 2.25. Nope. 2.08. Oh, this is gonna be a good one to guess. $2.38. $2.36. I got me one, son. I think he might be 257. Oh, 278. A dirt. A 260 dirt bass. $252. It bounced 260. I was like, no way. Oh, God. Another 260. Maybe not even. I ain't even gonna wait. Waste of time. Well, midday update. Catching some 3-pounders, no 4s today. It's been really tough. We're still trying to look for those bigger ones, but it's just tough. I've tried to run a bunch of stuff that I've caught them in the past and hasn't been working. Tried some new stuff, but just a lot of small fish biting. I think that it's really hot out right now. I think the fish are just not biting too good. So we're gonna go back into Anchor Bay and in a little bit where the colder water is and see if we can figure them out. It seems like that's where I've seen some good fish, but they're just tough to get to bite because there's so many people in there fishing. So I'm gonna keep bouncing around and see if we can find some big ones. But if we can find some out on the lake, I'll be happy. I really want to find some out here where people aren't gonna spend a lot of time, I don't think, because there's nobody out here right now, but might have to go back in there. So we'll see. Jumper. $270. 260. $294. Oh, he's bleeding. Just a lot of these. Hey, 4.17. I'm just kidding. Smallmouth. All right, tournament starts tomorrow, and didn't have the best practice this week. I fished a lot of stuff that I've known about, and I fished a lot of new stuff, but it was really tough to catch big ones, to catch 4+ pounders. First day we had a good day on the water, and then yesterday we looked around, covered a lot of water, and eliminated a lot of water. And then today we caught a bunch of fish, most fish I've caught this week, but just not any real big ones. Caught one close to 4, which is a good one, but we're gonna need 5 4-pounders at least tomorrow, so I'm ready for it. It's definitely not gonna be easy. 20 pounds seems to be really good right now with the way that it's fishing. I think we're here a little bit late. I think if we were here a little bit earlier it would be a lot better, but I'm ready to get out there and try to catch 5 big 4-pound smallmouth and see what happens. But we'll see what happens in the morning. I'm boat 44, I think, so I'm gonna go out there, fish till 3:30, try to get 5 big ones and see what happens.
Bassmaster Elite at Lake St. Clair, and it all comes down to this: 101 anglers and everybody battling something. Requalification points, Bassmaster Classic qualifications, Rookie of the Year race, Angler of the Year race, and what an Angler of the Year race we have. Battling it up for Dakota Lithium, the Rookie of the Year, Elite Series champion, Tucker Smith. already won one Elite Series event. Now he's battling it up for Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year from Alabama, Tucker Smith. Tucker Smith with 5 fish here today. 5 good ones by the looks of things. 21 pounds, 15 ounces. He moves into 5th place currently. So another good one here this week, Tucker, and it's going to be a battle between you and your roommate going down the wire to win Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about that. I'm just going out there and having a blast. Man, I ran a lot of new water today and caught most of my fish off places I've never fished before, so it was a lot of fun. Caught a 5.5 pound smallmouth. That really pumped me up today, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Hopefully we can go do it again tomorrow.
You're going to get the opportunity. I look forward to seeing how it works out.
I'll make sure I don't forget my jersey.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Wanker Bay.
I'm not saying, y'all probably did too, whatever. I had more big bites today than I've had all of practice. They take the entire minnow off the jig head.
Where
I'm
at?
putting on a 5/0 tonight.
Where?
Anchor Bay.
In Anchor Bay, minnow?
Yeah. Do you have any of that? Would take the whole minnow off. I'd set the hook, come back with a bare head.
Did you go in Anchor
I
Bay?
even started,
There all day.
I started doing this
I fished in there this morning.
after
How long did it
I,
take to get a limit out there?
I caught a limit before I ran.
I started, they'd nip it, and I would push my rod forward and give them slack, wait 3 seconds, set the hook.
I had them doing that to me at the St. Lawrence. God, it was giant.
Like, let them eat it until you feel it. And then like
You don't think you get less bites
what do you mean?
with a big hook like that on a 5-inch? Nice.
I was moving it till I felt them like actually pull back, and then I set the hook.
Shit.
No. So I go to pull my boat out, I park, put my truck in park, whatever. I hop out, I'm like 10 feet from my truck. I hear a dude go, hey, 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 hey. Turn around, my truck's sliding into the water.
Come on.
On the eelgrass.
What, you put it in neutral?
No, it was in park. It was the
Oh,
it was sliding on the eelgrass.
Come on.
It slid like 5 foot down the water. Craziest thing ever. I don't know how it stopped.
20 pounds, 6 ounces of smallmouth bass, Lake St. Clair. It was a grinder. Looks good on paper, but it was scrappy. We need 5 totes tomorrow to catch up to my buddy Tuck, because he's a machine, and all my roommates. So we're gonna really hope and pray for 5 good ones. But today was cool. I mean, pumped up. 20 pounds is a big bag. So hopefully tomorrow we get them.
All right, we had a really good day today. Had 21-15. I think I'm sitting in 13th place right now. Really excited that I had a good day, man. It was awesome. Caught a good bit of fish, but only 6 really good fish. And actually threw back one that was around 380 today, which was really cool. Had to balance beam them, but it was tough to weigh those fish in those waves and balance beam them. The waves were so big today, but I started off in the morning, ran to some places where I saw some fish, and it just wasn't happening. I caught like 15 pounds in the first couple hours, and it wasn't going down, so ran out into the lake, into the big water, and ended up catching a 4 right off the bat. And I stuck with it and ended up catching another 4, and then I caught a 5.5, which is my biggest smallmouth I've ever caught on St. Clair. So it was a great day. Hopefully we can back it up with another 20-pound bag tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it.
Bassmaster Elite at Lake St. Clair, and it is movie day. The top 50 move into semifinal Saturday, top 10 fish on championship Sunday.
Dude. I cannot believe this.
Bassmaster Elite at Lake St. Clair. As I said, it is stop 8 of the 2025 season. Are you ready? Let's get ready to win! He's an Elite Series rookie, but already Elite Series champion. From Birmingham, Alabama, Tucker Smith. Looking for 21-12 to take the lead. 5 fish here today. 26 pounds, 2 ounces. 26-2. But man, you just weighed in the biggest bag of the tournament. Wow, what a day, what a season.
It was nuts today, man. I ran around and fished some places that I caught them on yesterday, and it was really slow for me. I caught one good one in the morning and then ended up going back to a place that I caught at 5.5 yesterday, and saw a couple big ones. I couldn't get them to bite. Ended up trolling around in that area, ended up catching 5 over 5 pounds. So it was unbelievable and one of the best days of smallmouth fishing I've ever had.
I would say so. The biggest bag of our tournament so far, 26-2. Let me hear it for Tucker Smith.
We had an unreal day today. Caught 26-2, one of the best days of smallmouth fishing I've ever had in my life. Definitely in a tournament. I think that's the biggest bag of smallmouth I've ever weighed in. And it was a lot of fun. I ran around and ended up pulling up to a place I caught a big one yesterday. I ended up looking around that area and ended up catching 3 over 5. And then actually went to another area that set up the same, that I'd never fished before. Looked kind of the same on the map. Zoomed out and found another place that looked kind of like it, same kind of contour lines. Ran over there and caught 2 more over 5. So it was crazy. Especially at a place like St. Clair, a 5-pounder is hard to come by. To weigh in 5 of those is unbelievable. It was just nuts seeing the fish of that caliber group up together like that. Yeah, I caught a tagged fish today too. That was pretty cool. But man, it was awesome. I hope tomorrow's like this. I hope it was like today. But it was definitely a day that I won't ever forget. Caught some big smallmouth and they fought really hard. As soon as you hook one that's over 4, you can tell like, hey, that's a big one, just the way their head shakes. But it was a lot of fun. I'm ready to get out there tomorrow and try to do it again. Hopefully they're still there. Hopefully there's some moving into that area, funneling through there. I think that it should replenish, but we'll see how it goes. Just kind of the way that those places set up is kind of a pinch point for the smallmouth to kind of funnel to as they're moving out deep. So hopefully it reloads and we catch some more giant ones, but I'm looking forward to it. Try to catch 25 pounds tomorrow and make the top 10.
The Yokohama Bassmaster Elite at Lake St. Clair. Every point matters. Everybody in the field has something on the line. Whether you're trying to win Angler of the Year, Rookie of the Year, qualify for the Bassmaster Classic, or re-qualify for the Bassmaster Elite Series, every point and every ounce matters here on Semifinal Saturday. Right behind him, trying to battle it out for Rookie of the Year. He's already Elite Series champion. Yesterday, he was Sergeant Surge of the Surge Squad, Tucker Smith. Semifinal Saturday at the Yokohama Tires Bassmaster Elite. Are you ready? We weighed in the biggest bag of this tournament yesterday. From Birmingham, Alabama, Elite Series rookie, Elite Series champion, and member of the Surge Squad, Tucker Smith. 48 pounds and an ounce yesterday, looking for 1910. 18 pounds, 13 ounces. 66 pounds, 14 ounces. You're sitting in third place, and you're going to get a shot at this title. And man, the guy you're chasing down right now is your college fishing partner, Logan Parks. How does that feel?
It's pretty awesome. We've spent a lot of time in the boat together. It's really awesome to see, but today was just really tough for me. I went out to those places that I caught that big bag yesterday, and I never saw a big fish in all those areas. So I ran back here and ended up catching what I had. So it was a slow day, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to try to catch 25 plus again.
Love to see it happen for you. We'll bring you out in a few minutes in our top 10.
Let's just see how high we can go. Turn it up. No stopping till we lose all control. Turn it up until we feel it down in our soul. Turn it
All right, just wrapped up day 3. Oh, look at that shooting star. Oh, it's gone. Just wrapped up day 3. We had a tough day. We had 1810, which is crazy to say 1810 was a really tough day, but it was. Just fished around a bunch of different places, fished the places that I caught some big ones yesterday. Just never saw them. There was a lot more wind. It kind of changed directions a little bit. And then also that the waves were just terrible. So it was tough to fish, but we fished all the stuff that I thought that we could catch some big ones, but it just didn't happen today. Ran back into Anchor Bay at the end of the day and ended up catching a 460 and then also a 3.5, which helped out a lot for the bag today. But we're sitting in 4th place. So we made the top 10, made Championship Sunday. So that's really exciting. That helps out the points a lot. And that's my 3rd top 10 this year. So that's really awesome. And top 10s are hard to come by. So to be able to go back out there the final day versus 9 other people is something that a lot of people wish to do. So it's amazing just to be able to go. But I'm ready to get out there, go try to catch 5 giants. It's going to be tough to win this thing. We're going to have a mega bag, but anything's possible. You know, we did it at Lake Fork, so anything's possible, but we're going to have some people slip, and I'm going to have to catch a huge bag, but I'm going to go try, so we'll see.
Little Stranger Championship Sunday here in his rookie season. Tucker Smith already won Elite Series. Tucker might as well sneak up and get another. You waited in the biggest bag of this tournament. Could we see something like that happen again? Eighth up, the 2025 Bassmaster Elite Series. The Yokohama Bassmaster Elite at Lake St. Clair. A 3-time high school champion, a former collegiate champion, an Elite Series champion, a member of the Surge Squad, Tucker Smith. 26 pounds of 14 ounces, needs 20 pounds 5 ounces, 15 pounds 14 ounces with 82 pounds 12 ounces. He's not going to take the lead this time around, but another big finish here this week for Tucker Smith. Did you gamble a little, Tucker?
I gambled big time. I ran all the way out there to the dead middle of the lake and put my trolling motor down, and I was like, I'm gonna sit here all day and try to catch 5 giants, and never happened. That second day rode me into today, and that 26-pound day was one of the best days of smallmouth fishing I've ever had, and tried to replicate that. Ran around, but just never ran into him today.
Well, a tough break here in Championship Sunday, but if the wheels are going to fall off, today's the day you want it to happen. How'd you catch him here this week?
Yeah, mostly I was looking for sandy spots in the grass. You know, those smallmouth like to sit on sand, and if there was grass around the area, I like to find shorter grass, you know. And I was throwing a drop shot too, but I was trying to keep my leader up a little bit, so when it fell down in the grass, that drop shot was still right above the grass, and it seemed like they would bite it a lot better.
You had a great week, you've had a great season, one event left to go, and you're trying to chase down your roommate, Paul Marks, for Dakota Lithium Rookie of the Year. How bad do you want that?
I want it bad. I don't really keep up with it. I kind of have that Brandon Paulden mentality. I just try not to look at it and just fish as hard as I can and see where it ends up at the end of the year. But I'm going to fish my heart out and see what happens.
Usually works out pretty good for you. Let's hear it for Tucker Smith.
All right, we just got to La Crosse. This is the last Elite Series tournament of the year, and this one's going to be a fun one, I think. It's a good place to close out the year, but day 4 of St. Clair was really, really tough for me. Ended up catching, I think, 15, almost 16 pounds, and had an amazing day 2, had that 26-pound day, but it seemed like those fish days 3 and 4, they just moved on me. Went back to some of those same areas, and I had a big gap to first place. So I knew if I wanted to have a shot to win the tournament, I needed to go out there in the lake and try to catch 5 giants. And I ended up going out there trying it. It just didn't work out for me. Ended up coming back in the bay and catching some. But all in all, it was an amazing week. I finished up 8th place, which is awesome. My 3rd top 10 this year, which is really hard to believe in the Elite Series. My first year getting 3 top 10 so far has been awesome. So just carrying this momentum into the last event, hopefully to catch enough weight to make another top 10. That would be amazing to close out my year, making it to the Classic, and then also jumping up in that top 10 in AOY points. I'm sitting in 2nd in Rookie of the Year, just a few points behind my buddy Paul Marks. So it's going to be a shootout here at this last event, but I'm looking forward to it, ready to get out there and see if we can make another top 10. I'm ready for the challenge, and I'm looking forward to La Crosse.